up, ladies and gentlemen? Chaotic Eagle here, been back to you guys with another Defiance video featuring a new build that I have based around Decoy. So we're going to jump right into it here. We're going to go into the ego grid, and then I'm going to read you off the list of abilities that I have set for this tree here. We have efficient projection, increased decoy duration. We have detachment. On the kill, you gain a blade of armor for 3 seconds. We have cellular armor, you take less damage. Sensor sweep, when you activate decoy, all nearby cloaked enemies are revealed. Killing spree, on a kill, extend the duration of the active ego. We have sucker punch, you deal more damage from behind enemies. Then energy leech, killing an enemy recharges your ego power. Materialize, reduce the recharge time of decoy. And single-minded, you reload faster while standing still. And of course, decoy is maxed all the way up. Now we're going to jump right into some gameplay here. If I can find any. Looks like this area actually might be cleared out already. Damn it.
Alright. This is an old system, but I should be able to get her upgraded and running.
Okay.
Stand
so
by,
we're going to
make
see
sure
if
nah,
I'm going to leave that one. I
Here come the bad guys.
want to see if I can find one that's empty completely. So I'm going to cut the video here, and then I'm going to bring it back to you guys and see if I can find one that's an area that's completely empty, and then I'm going to show you guys how this And I am back. Okay, so we're going to try this area over here that I just found. We're going to run into this group of enemies. We're going to launch my decoy out, and then you can see the decoy run out, and then of course, since I'm behind these guys, I'm going to be doing a lot more damage, and then these guys are going to still be focused on my decoy here. And what's nice about launching out decoy is that they're all going to be coming out of all their hiding spots and whatnot, so they're all going to be grouping up, and they're all going to be focusing on my decoy. So it's really nice in the terms of getting rid of enemies that, well, just getting rid of a group of enemies all at once, just because they're all focused on one point.
That is a good amount of supplies.
And you'll just be able to see them a lot more easier because of your decoy, and you'll just be able to focus on them a lot easier in general. So we're going to continue clearing this out, and then I'm going to see if I can show you guys the full aspect that you can do with the decoy and all the benefits that you get out of it as well. Now, the decoy build is not really one that has a lot of damage within the build. It's more in the terms of survivability, in all honesty. Oh, I am so sorry. I just sneezed all over your faces. I apologize for that. Anyway, let's move on. The build isn't really suitable for in terms of damage output. It's more suitable for in terms of survivability, and the build makes it a lot easier in the terms of solo gameplay, not in the terms of multiplayer gameplay. The reason for this is because the survivability for the decoy does not last long enough in the terms of grouped content than it does in solo content, which honestly really sucks, and I'm not really a big fan of that, because I feel the decoy is more suitable for a support aspect in the sense of where it should be used more along the lines of groups than anything else. But I don't know, that's just how Trion has it set up, and it's more suitable for solo gameplay, and it's really only suitable for solo gameplay from what I noticed, which kind of sucks. Even if you place the decoy on top of a car or on top of a building in the sense of trying to give it more survivability so it can't be touched, it still dies rather quickly, and it still is not as good as what another skill would be in the terms of use in a different aspect. But as you can see here, I'm going to launch the decoy out once again. And they're all going to focus on my decoy. You can see they're all coming out of the door and whatnot, just running to my decoy. So they're all getting grouped up by my decoy, and I can just mow them down. And then what's nice too about the decoy is, if I'm all the way over here, let's say I'm all the way over here, I'm in a tight situation, whatnot, this and that, whoop, I just push my decoy button again, I swap instantly to that spot. So I can go down there, clear those guys out and whatnot, as they're focused on the decoy up here. Decoy's about to run out, pop my one again, swap up here to my decoy, and I'm immediately out of danger, which is amazing. Which I find the decoy to be really useful in that hindsight, but you really need to pay attention to the decoy itself in the terms of its recharge time and whatnot. But since we have more of the recharge time on the fact of killing an enemy, every kill we get 3% back in the terms of recharge time, so it shouldn't be too long in the terms of when decoy is back up, so it should be up in a few seconds here, and that it is. So we're going to launch it right there, and we're going to throw it up here. We're going to jump down here, and then we're going to go and fight over here and help these guys out and clear out some of these guys. As you can see, I'm just going to mosey over here. There's more guys up top. I'm going to switch right now. going to toss my grenade down. I'm going to clear these guys out. So it's really good if you know how to use a mini-map too, because as you can see, I just looked in the mini-map and I saw that all those guys were there and I knew my decoy was there. So it's just an essential knowledge in the terms of positioning and everything. So if you're really good with map awareness and positioning, the build is going to be really effective for you. And also, the survivability for the build is just tremendous. There's more survivability than you're going to get out of any other build. The only problem is it's a solo build. So that's something that you got to look into. I mean, you can use it in the sense of multiplayer aspects. I mean, you could try, but it's more effective in solo gameplay, in my opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My name's Chaotic Angle. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Kind of helps you out, and I hope to see you guys real soon. Later.